Okay, we are getting to the fun part. Today we are talking about nutrition. Now, right underneath this video is your meal plan for the next 2 weeks. I'm so excited about this. The meals are so yummy. It's all laid out for you so that it's so easy to stick to. And there's yummy snacks in there. You have shopping lists, you have recipes. You can download it to your phone or to your iPad or your tablet or your computer. You can print it, whatever you want, whatever is easier for you. I am totally digital these days, so I like to just be able to see things from my phone while I'm cooking and stuff when I go to the grocery store. But basically what I want to talk about today is first thing I want you to do is open up the meal plan, take a look at it, and there's a shopping list for every week. Okay, so there's 2 weeks and there's a shopping list for each one. What I want you to do is to take that shopping list and then see what do you already have at home that you don't need. You cross it out. That you could print out. That I would print out so you can write on it. There's just a shopping list. If there's apples, how many apples do you need? If there's a can of tomatoes, how many cans of tomatoes you need? And just right next to each thing, like how much of everything that you need. And then what I like to do, because I tend to lose paper so much, I told you I've been very digital these days, is after you do that with the shopping list and you write down how much you cross out, take a picture of it, and just so that you save it to your camera roll, and you're not gonna be stuck like, oh, what do I need to buy? I left the shopping list at home. Like, how many times have you done that? So take a picture of it. But the other thing I want you to do is, remember we printed out a calendar a few modules ago where we were scheduling our workouts? I want you to grab that same calendar, or I'm going to put it in here also so you can print it from here and print a new one. And I want you to schedule when you're going to go to the grocery store. Now, eating several times a day is not very easy, okay? But it can be simple if you plan ahead and you're organized. So it's not easy because it's work, right? To eat several times a day, and you can't just like fly by it. You have to be prepared. Like, who can cook 5 meals a day, right? I'm not expecting you to do that. So you have to really plan ahead. But like I said, you'll be so much more successful if you plan and commit and schedule all of this, okay? Now, I do my meal plans and my shopping list on Saturdays. I do my shopping and prepping on Sundays. I have more time on those days. I'm more relaxed on those days. And that's just when I do it. You can do it whenever you want in your week, but I need you to schedule it. So grab your calendar, write down, your appointment, your work, your school, your workouts, and commit to a day and time where you're going to go to the grocery store to get all the things you need for the meal plan for the week, and a day where you're going to prep. Now, you have to figure out how you're going to prep, right? So for everybody, it's going to be different, and every week may be different. Like, there's times where I know I have the time to cook my 20-30 minute meal every night. There's times where we have baseball games and they're late ones, and so like I'll cook Monday for Monday and Tuesday, and I'll cook Wednesday for Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, so you just have to look at your week like at a glance. That's why it's good to have that calendar with all like the days and the times, so that you can say, okay, this day I'm home at this time, I can cook dinner that time, or oh, this day's gonna be really busy, I'm not gonna be able to cook dinner that night, so let me cook it on this night. I'll cook 2 meals. Okay, what I want you to do is I'm giving you the main recipe for the dinner meal. So what I need you to do is I want you to cook a double batch of it so that you have leftovers for lunch the next day, okay? So that's how we're gonna make it easier for you to eat several times a day. And then I always make a few batches of the snacks on the weekend also. So that's what I do on Sundays, and you can pick the day where you're gonna do your prep. Maybe it's cutting up all the vegetables and things that you need for the recipes for the week, or maybe it's that and making like the healthy cookies and muffins or your breakfast meals. Like, I like to make the oatmeal pancakes for breakfast and the little muffins for snacks. And so I do those snacky and breakfast kind of stuff always on the weekend, because I never have time to do that during the week. And then they're in my fridge and Tupperwares and bags, and I'm ready to go. It makes the week so much easier, and it makes eating often so much easier. And the worst thing you can do is let too much time go by without eating, because then you're screwed. then you get hungry, you get nauseous, you overeat, you make bad choices, and now you don't feel good and you can't eat, but you're hungry. It's a mess. But having the food cooked and having it prepped makes it easy to leave the house and take a bunch of food with you. So your homework today is to print out the calendar or put it in whatever your planner, and maybe set alarms and notifications on your phone so that it says like grocery, like, you know, Saturday, 11 a.m. grocery store. Like, look at it. It could be like, maybe you're taking your kid to a practice or a game and you can like drop them off and go run and do that, you know, do the groceries really quick. And maybe while, you know, the kid's at a birthday party, you can prep, or maybe while you're making dinner, you can make breakfast for the week, the pancakes or whatever. But like I said, you'll be so much more successful if you think about these things ahead and you take the time to prep and schedule all of it. So print out the calendar and print out the meal plan if you want to, or at least print out the shopping list, and just get yourself ready. Go through the meals, see what it kind of entails. I hope you'll get really excited about them. There's some really delicious and satisfying and full meals that are healthy and good for you and the baby. And it's kind of like what my pregnancy meal plan, I have like an 8-week pregnancy meal plan that you could just go through the rest of your pregnancy. And it's kind of like a sample of that. But like the ladies always tell me, it's so much easier to just not have to think about it. It's not have to like plan it, not have to write the shopping list. Like, it just makes it so much easier to know if you're already eating what's healthy. There's nothing that's not good for you or that's contraindicated. I did all the work for you. So it's so easy to just have it planned. So if you love it, you're gonna love the pregnancy meal plan, because the recipes are even better and there's tons more, and it's just like, you know, you have peace of mind that you have a plan for the rest of your pregnancy when it comes to eating, because that's like the hardest part. So, okay, do your homework, plan out your prep day, your shopping day, and buy everything and be ready, because next week starts your workouts and your meal plan.